this is a job site. It is finally starting back up. We actually helped with the same build back behind it, this big cinder block looking thing. This job site started maybe a whole year ago. These people were being harassed by a municipality, a city. The easy fix would have probably been to move on and just either abandon the project like so many happen in this little town, or find some other way, appease, pay the money that they're being extorted. And I do mean this is a fun story, but their personal identity had a lot more to do with valor, not righteousness, but doing what's right. And that has worked out for them. Now they are known around this town as the construction company who got the corrupt city manager removed. That's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool origin story. It's not like their company is new. I mean, they've built hundreds of houses already. But they're just a home builder before. Now they're that one home builder that doesn't pay extortion fees, that doesn't put up with fake inspectors or stolen valor or illegal domineering, whatever. So they were able, it wasn't willingly, but they survived putting this project on hold. I mean, they lost like $80,000 in this battle, but the return has been worth it because they have weaponized it into their branding. Where before it was a massive loss, they've actually turned it into a lead generating source for themselves. They've turned it into an actual brand identity. I did call in and email city council very frequently. We found a lawyer. We did a lot of digging. I actually showed up to their city council meetings like every single time they had one. While this was pending, they had other projects going, so they spent the majority of their effort there. But they spent a very, very focused, finite but focused amount of energy on this project. They had normal builds going on. They were able to focus on those and keep generating revenue. But here, as things ticked along, they'd get a little bit of progress and then get more pushback. They'd be publicized. We made sure they were actually in the right every point of the time. But we didn't yield. There's a lot of good old boy system out here. Well, yes, I've never seen anyone do it that way before. That's cool. So there's a lot of personal opinion based enforcement. There's a whole lot of selective enforcement, which is wildly illegal, but it still did work out. Big developers in the area recognized them for this because they solved the problems of the big developers. Just around the block, I mean, we've got other projects started with them because it's been notorious in this town. You don't even bother trying to build here. They're going to make up rules. They're going to invent new rules. They're going to show up. They're going to show up and steal your property. They will break into your property. They will add fines that don't exist. I think the record was 500,000 in fines for ordinances and laws that were not real. Just bullying people into, oh, you can pay part of it, or you can abandon your project. Oh, well, you can abandon your project and give us the property deed. So, slow going battle, but the time spent wasn't constant. It was scheduled. Here you go, 2 times a month, we're going to revisit this, spend a few hours on it. And that made a year-long battle really only divided up into, a few hours per month. A couple tens of hours per month. They are now starting. They actually could be further along now, but they had so many other projects come in the meantime while they're fighting this. This became a non-issue to them, whereas before it was crippling. I mean, figuring out how to make the bills, getting payday loans to pay their bills, to pay their other loans, to survive. When we first started fighting the city back, I mean, it was rough for them. But they turned it around within just a couple months. And continued the fight on. Now they're about to put in this massive concrete footing. This thing overlooks a big ravine and a big unbuilt forested area. It's an awesome view. This is going to be a 3-story house with this huge back porch. And more value than that, it has already brought them in a ton of new clients. They've got new construction everywhere. They've got new partnerships. And now, even though they're the builder, other builders will call them for advice. So they get introduced to those builders' networks like they're contractors. Then they're able to jump into what we normally do, teaming up with other people in the same field, but who have a different audience than you. They're able to work with these other builders. Oh yeah, you need a different framing crew or you need different masons? We've got some. Here you go. Don't take them while they're on my job. Here you go. Well, let me provide something back to you. Here's how you deal with the city. Or now there's a new development services office entirely, and you don't have to deal with the same extortion problems. The goal is to be your own category, something that sets you apart. People would only choose you anyways, and they get to have their category. So you stay in your own lane, respectively. I don't want to confuse these people walking by. How you doing?
Hey, David, how you doing?
How you doing?
What's going on here?
They're finally about to start again.
What's been a delay?
Well, while they were having all the issues last year, or I guess this year with the city, they started working on a whole bunch of other projects. And now they're finished up. I think they just sold the other house already. So now it is turned back on the priority. Yeah.
And you're back involved?
Yeah. There's a little while where,
A little bit of a hiccup on that.
yeah, money was tight for a little bit for them, but they got the other project started, but
Merry Christmas, Happy New Year.
Merry Christmas.
Good seeing you again.
likewise.
We look forward to supporting us in the backside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you around.
Take care.
Your yard's looking really good too. Okay. I don't know how much of that was caught, but literally right there, those were some neighbors who actually stopped because they were like, what in the world are these people doing here? What's taking so long? I keep seeing red tags. I don't even see anything wrong. Like, how do they keep messing up? So that is just a random neighbor. We had interacted, and then they saw me showing up at these city council meetings. They saw this builder showing up and changing things around. So it's just funny, like, I was just standing here talking about this. I haven't been out here in a long time, and someone happened to be walking by. They are pretty influential in this neighborhood, in this town. So if you do something genuinely good, that was not staged, I promise. I mean, I didn't even know who it was. I was like, oh, I don't want to confuse these people walking. Before they were actually pretty against someone building over here because it was a nice hillside. There's already one cinder block looking house. Now, what other monstrosity are they going to build here? They won't know the whole story. You don't have to tell them the whole story. They care about what you are aiming for and striving towards. That is a perfect example right there. If you do what you are feeling strongly about, if you follow your passions, if you can 100% wear your company as a billboard, as an extension of yourself, or as something to be proud of, you will have those kind of events happen. You'll have fans that will just show up and be supporters of yours.